Travis Scott isn't just rich, he's rich. Dude's out here moving like a billionaire's spoiled nephew, casually dropping $450,000 on a chain, $72 million on a jet, and living in a mansion so ridiculous it looks like it was built by a billionaire with a yacht fetish. These are the stupidly expensive things Travis blows his millions on. And first up, his crib. Back in 2020, he decided his old crib wasn't cutting it anymore. So instead of redecorating like a normal person, he went on a real estate shopping spree like it was Black Friday. His first move? Dropping $23.5 million in cash. No loans, no mortgage, straight cash on a Brentwood, Los Angeles estate. And you need to see this place, dude. The 17,000 square foot mega mansion has 7 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and 3 half baths because apparently celebrities need a ridiculous amount of places to pee. The house was originally listed for $42 million, so Travis snagged a steal, if you can call spending $23.5 million a steal. The design? Think luxury yacht, but make it real estate. There's a 610 bottle wine cellar, a glass elevator, a movie theater, a state-of-the-art gym, and a lower-level entertainment area complete with a bar and pool table. Step outside and you've got a 75-foot infinity pool with an underwater sound system. You know, swimming in silence is broke behavior. This thing looks like it belongs to a supervillain planning world domination and still has space for 15 cars. Because you know Travis Scott doesn't do compact parking. But Travis wasn't done with one crib. He and Kylie Jenner also went halvesies on a $15.5 million Beverly Hills mansion. Because what's love if you're not throwing millions at real estate together? It's a 10,000 square foot flex featuring 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a wine cellar, a chef's kitchen, and a whole guest house. The backyard? 1 acre of pure luxury, complete with a pool and a 3-car garage. Which, to be honest, is not even enough space for the car collection we're about to get into. Now let's talk about that garage for a second, because this man's car game is straight up disrespectful. First up, the $3 million Bugatti Chiron he copped for his 28th birthday. A car that goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, meaning it can zoom away from bad financial decisions faster than your favorite celebrity couple after a scandal. Then there's his Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta. This car is so elite that even other Ferrari owners probably low-key feel poor around it. 1,000 horsepower, a 6.3-liter V12 engine, and a $2.1 million price tag. This thing is faster than your toxic ex running back after you start pulling in the dough. But Travis ain't always about speed. Sometimes he's about the aesthetics. Case in point, his $1.6 million Mercedes-Maybach G650 Landaulet, which he got custom wrapped in matte brown because you know rich people don't do basic. This thing comes with reclining seats, a massage system, and actual silver champagne flutes. Like, why does this car have better amenities than my entire apartment? And we can't forget his Lamborghini Aventador SV, another custom matte brown masterpiece. Man really has a theme. This one, $600K. And just in case that wasn't enough, he also owns a Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4, which started off as a sleek black car before Travis said, nah, and had it wrapped in purple camo. Because when you're spending 6 figures on a car, you might as well make it look like a Fortnite skin. But wait, there's more. Because of course there is. He also has a Lamborghini Urus, because when you're that rich, you need an SUV that can go from school run mode to catch me if you can in under 4 seconds. Prices for this one range from $250,000 to $300,000, which is basically pocket change for him at this point. And speaking of Ferrari, he's got a Ferrari 488 GTB, which is mostly stock, but for Travis Scott, even stock means $325,000. And if you thought he was done, think again. Because what's a rapper's garage without a Rolls Royce? Travis went all in with a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a $400,000 luxury SUV that looks like it was designed specifically for pulling up to exclusive parties and making people feel underdressed. At this point, if you ever pull up next to him at a red light, just take your L and keep it moving. Travis also took keeping up with the Kardashians a little too seriously when he one-upped Kylie Jenner's $70 million private jet by buying a $72 million Embraer ERJ of his own. Okay, it's registered under Cactus Jack, but come on, we both know who really owns the jet. Of course, it wasn't enough to just buy the jet for Travis. My guy went ahead and dropped another $30,000 just to make sure it looks the part, and by the time he was done, the inside looked like a 5-star penthouse in the sky. The seating, all leather, all luxury. The capacity, 100 people. Basically, he could throw a whole club event at 40,000 feet. And bro loves his jet so much, he took 137 flights in 2023 alone. Now, when he's not flying in billionaire mode, he's sailing like a king. For his 29th birthday, he took his jet to the Bahamas and hopped on a yacht so big it could double as a small country. And this wasn't even his first rodeo. Back in 2019, he spent time on Tranquility. You know, the $250 million super yacht that costs $1.2 million per week to rent? Yeah, that one. The yacht came with a spa, a cinema, a gym, a deck pool, an outdoor bar, and 2 helipads. Because one is simply not enough when you're living like this. You know how rappers work. The lifestyle comes with a necessary amount of drip. But Travis isn't just copying random street ice. The guy's jewelry collection is so wild, his neck probably needs its own insurance policy. Like, bro once cashed out 450 grand on a single chain. And not just any chain, we're talking 1,000 grams of gold, 150 carats of diamonds. And because subtlety is for the weak, the pendant is a whole cactus, Ferris wheel, and rocket ship. And his shoe game? Please. The Cactus Jack Jordans are so rare, if you didn't grab them on release day, you might as well sell your car to cop a resale pair. These joints are pushing $10,000 now, and let's be honest, you're not even wearing them outside. One scuff and you're calling in sick to life. But you definitely need to check out his watch collection because this stuff can set up generational wealth. We're talking an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak worth $150K, a Patek Philippe Celestial 6104 that costs $400K, a Richard Mille RM69 priced at $780K, and a Rolex Datejust Pearlmaster for $70K, which in Travis terms is basically a budget buy. But we gotta talk gifts too, because Travis doesn't just spend on himself, he spreads the wealth. When he launched Cactus Jack in 2017, instead of sending out PR hoodies like a normal person, he gifted his crew custom gold chains. You know the homies gotta shine too. Meanwhile, my friends made me split the dinner bill last night. And then there's Kylie Jenner. Their whole thing wasn't just about making headlines and twinning fits. It was also about straight up wild gifts. Like when Travis casually dropped $1.4 million on a Ferrari as a push present. Or when he decided Kylie and Stormi both needed matching Hermes Birkins. Cause why shouldn't a toddler be flexing a $30,000 bag? The man really had his baby out here stuffing crayons into a purse that cost more than college tuition. And let's not forget the $500,000 diamond-studded lips necklace he bought for Kylie. Because nothing says, I love you, like $500,000 diamonds shaped like your girlfriend's brand logo. Sorry, ex-girlfriend. Moving on. Now, Travis isn't just spending, the man prints money. Born Jacques Berman Webster II, yeah, that name switch was real necessary. The guy was just another kid on MySpace trying to break out back then in 2008. Fast forward to today, and he's got 100+ charting songs and 10 Grammy nominations. He has earned his spot at the top, even if half the time no one knows what he's actually saying. But hey, when the beats are this good, who needs lyrics? In 2019 alone, his Astroworld tour raked in $53.5 million. And that's just from ticket sales. In 2020, while the rest of us were figuring out how to make dalgona coffee, somehow he still managed to pocket $39.5 million in the middle of a global pandemic. Remember his McDonald's collab? That one brought him $20 million. Easy. Or his Fortnite concert. Bro logged in, let virtual Travis do the work, and still cashed out. And let's not forget his Nike deal. Those Cactus Jack Jordans aren't just sneakers, they're stocks at this point. If Travis touches a sneaker, its value skyrockets. Man's basically a walking Bitcoin. But Nike's just one of his plays. He's got collabs with Dior, Louis Vuitton, Saint Laurent. Basically, if it's luxury and exclusive, Travis has a piece of the pie. At this point, he could slap a cactus on a piece of cardboard and sell it for $500. So yeah, the spending is wild, but the way he makes money, even crazier.